What's up, guys? This is Crispy from ETR Gamer, bringing you some Battlefield 3 gameplay. The boys here were playing some StarCraft, so I jumped on Battlefield and you know, wreaked some havoc as I usually do. One of my favourite games, and so I was doing some rush on Caspian border, and I was getting owned by some ground units, and I realised, hey, we have no air support. So here I am, jumping in the Frogfoot, and yeah, just the onslaught pursues. What I do is I talk you through some of my loadouts and what I like to choose, and yeah, you can just see from the gameplay some strategies that I like. I recently found out that after the buff on aircraft, that if you a top-down attack on vehicles is nearly instant kill, so I'm really enjoying that these days, as you just saw then with the double kill. So yeah, I have actually finished maxing out jets. I've got all the unlocks. What I do really enjoy is beam scanning. Yeah, beam scanning. It's for your air-to-ground missiles, so your guided missiles and your heat seekers. They just lock on probably 75% quicker. Really awesome. You'll notice that I got my heat seekers on in this Frogfoot. Probably not ideal for rush Caspian border, as there's only one other aircraft. But yeah, it was just a quick loadout, and I just jumped in it because I saw it was available. So yeah, nothing too drastic. You can see that it does come in handy from now on again when I shoot down the enemy Warthog. But yeah, usually what you want to take is the missile pods. I find them very effective. If you basically what you want to do is get a long run up and fire your missile pod, and then once you get into closer range, then switch to your Gatling gun. You can take out virtually any vehicle easily. So right now, if I had the missile pods, I'd be firing them, and yeah, then I'd just be using my Gatling gun from about there on. But yeah, Gatling gun only works fine. You'll yeah, you'll definitely see a lot of kills. I did pretty well in this match, so that's why I chose to upload it. Obviously, I'm not going to upload a video of me doing poorly. Yeah, I think I sniped one of the drives out. Yeah, sniped the gunner out then. That happens a lot. I think it's one trying to get patched. You'll know that when you're flying around in an aircraft vehicle and someone shoots a stinger, sometimes it can just snipe you out of the cockpit and your plane just leisurely glides down to the ground. Obviously that sucks, so yeah, they're working to patch that. As you can see, I just shot the enemy Warthog and I saw the hit marker, so I knew there was someone getting in it. Yeah, just sat in behind, 2 missiles away. Oh, enemy down. What you want to do is try and mentally time, the respawn of planes and stuff. It's much easier if you basically, one of the strategies that I love doing is spawn camping, but I don't want to just spend 90% of my gameplay just circling the aircraft field. So yeah, what you want to do, I'm pretty sure for Warthogs it's about 90 seconds on rush. It's a bit shorter on Conquest because there's just more, it's more open map and more vehicles, so they just reduce the timer on Conquest. But yeah, here in Rush it's about 90 seconds, I think, and so yeah, you have plenty of time to fly around and do some damage on the enemy ground units before just circling back past the aircraft, or the airstrip. You'll notice that a lot of my gameplay, I don't go third-person view. I don't really find that effective. You need your HUD, you need your heads-up display, just targeting and whatnot, and you actually get a much greater field of view with just the in-HUD camera moving around. So yeah, there we go. I've timed the attack nearly spot on. I have no idea what this guy's doing. I don't think he even has flares. I feel a bit bad. It might be a very newbie, recently Christmas has come around, so I can imagine a lot of kids jumping on there. Oh shit, no flares, nothing to do against someone that's got all the unlocks like me. So yeah, bad luck there, mate, but keep at it, and hopefully if you get a few more kills you can get flares and stay alive for a bit longer. But I will not hesitate to take you out of the air right now. Yeah, so just flying around, what you'll see is I pick up to altitude like 400 feet, and then I just use my heads-up display. What you'll notice is I'm spotting right now. I'm actually on the PS3, so you don't see the common rows. So yeah, I'm just using select to try and spot tanks, and once I spot them, yeah, go in for the kill. I actually spotted it, but for some reason it's not showing up, so I was just kind of shooting in the dark, looking for it. I think I see the enemy, yeah, I see the enemy helicopter. I landed a few hits, but not enough. Yeah, so those transport vehicles, yeah, they have a lot of HP. Usually, yeah, it can throw you off a bit, but yeah, I just lock on 2 missiles and I see the enemy tank, and I think I get the disable on it. No, I didn't. That was the aircraft transport, the helicopter. So coming back around, what you'll notice, like when I do those loops, I've gotten in the habit of using the rudder on my plane. Not a good idea. I'll advise you now not to get into that habit. It's just a pain with the analog sticks. That's what I've realised. I avid Battlefield 2 player on the PC, but when I've moved over to PS3 for Battlefield 3, I've just found that the rudder, I use it like instinctually, and it's really bad. And basically, you can have, you know, your plane drifting through the air like 45 degrees, and yeah, it's just not that good, especially when you're trying to line up a straight run on an enemy tank. Yeah, so I just spotted the enemy Warthog, just spawned. I'm coming in, seeing if anyone's in it. I think someone is. Way too late. I didn't have enough time to actually level that out, so I'll come back around. I can see that it hasn't started moving yet, so yeah, I know that there's no one in it. That's not to say no one's sitting in the cockpit now. Yes, there was. So, you know, there's always that delay when you're starting up the engines, and that's when I like to jump on them. You can always just fire a few test shots, and if you see the you know, the hit markers come up, then yeah, go ahead, unload all your ammo. But if you don't see the hit markers, you know, yes, you can destroy their basically unmanned vehicle, but it's always good to do a quick circle, and usually someone spawns in it or is waiting for it. So yeah, easy kills, easy points. So I saw this tank before. See, this is I've used the rudder too much, and you'll see that I'm drifting. So yeah, really hard to line up. So I basically decided on this run, okay, I'm gonna come, you know, get a bit more distance and then slow right down. I don't think I'm touching the rudder, so yeah, and I'm pretty sure I can kill it. Yeah, spotted it, dead straight, no rudder involved, no drift. There you go, vehicle disabled. It was pretty average, actually. I should have probably killed. Oh, I got the kill assist just then, so someone was already onto him with an RPG, so that's always handy. Yeah, so they haven't even actually captured the first rush point. I don't know if it's because of the air support. Sometimes you just get good ground units defending it, like someone was camped the actual MCOM station, and that's like pretty handy. It's pretty boring, but like awesome. I'll just stand here and make sure that no one jumps in the front door. But yeah, it also helps that you have air support. Obviously, with the amount of tanks that have been disabled, you don't want them just sitting in there blowing your guys to pieces. So yeah, it just helps if you take them out from a distance. Yeah, that was pretty average by me. I'm going to come around and finish them off. They got 13 tickets left. I'm not going to spoil the ending of this video there for you, but I think you will be able to assume what happens, see if they can get the MCOM stations or not. Yeah, so line this tank up, dead straight, really easy. Double kill, so obviously the gunner was in there too. I mean, that damage is so quick that you can't even see. You wouldn't be, like, if you're sitting in the tank, you'd be like, oh, I'm taking damage, oh, I'm dead. Like, it's not enough time to bail out and get a far enough distance away from the tank before dying. So yeah, after the recent patch, I find air vehicles, especially the ones in Rush, and like, yeah, so the A10 Warthog and the Frogfoot, their explosive shells have been buffed considerably. So yeah, taking out tanks and ground units is simple, it's really good. The only thing I would like wish was in the game was when you spot soldiers, if they showed up from a longer distance, because basically when you spotted them, they would show up like 20 meters in front of your like plane, so it's not enough time to actually line it up. It'd be good if they like showed anti-vehicle medal there. Yeah, 10,000 points. Thank you very much. I'll take that. I actually recently got Colonel, so yeah. Unfortunately, as soon as you hit Colonel, it's about 230,000 points to like Colonel 2, which is, yeah, I don't know. So it's a lot of points, and it was pretty like, oh, like awesome. Now I'm the highest rank. I've just got like a huge exponential amount of points to get before I get the next one. So yeah, but you know, keep getting the medals, and they do help out. 1 point left, and I think that's the end. Yeah. victory on our behalf. So as you can see, just brought you, a short video gameplay of some aircraft footage. You can see our top 12-2, so that's pretty good. Those 2 deaths were on the ground. That was just before I jumped in the plane. Yeah, so just going through, you can see. I think I go and check out the awards. So I'll have another footage basically straight after this game. It was another rush on Caspian border, so I jumped straight into the A-10 and continued the rampage. Yeah, but feel free, I'll link it in the description below and have it pop up on the screen so you can just follow on, and I'll be explaining some more tricks and tips with the planes, especially the A-10. It's a bit different from the Frogfoot. So yeah, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.